Hey Aquarius, well, welcome to your second reading for December. I hope this finds you well and still in the good energy of the holiday season as we approach the new year. And I just want to say I am still kind of blown away by the last reading, kind of right around mid-December. If you haven't seen it, at the end of this video, the little end screen will come up with a box that you can just click and it'll take you right to that reading. It was my favorite reading of the year, hands down, by far. And just so aligned. I think I delivered it actually on 12/12, I want to say. Was it 12? No. Was it 12/12? When did I do that reading? When did I deliver that reading? It was, 12/12. And that was really a powerful day for me, actually. I had been receiving the message of 12/12 on my clock and in, receipts and all various ways that we see those kind of little signs and synchronicities for months. And I couldn't understand what's the import, what's so important about 12/12. And it just, the association completely escaped me for the 12/12 portal way. Didn't even dawn on me. And then I realized once I got there in the moment that it was the gateway, the portal to the Great Conjunction and to all the new energies opening up in the age of Aquarius. So it made complete and total sense to me that your reading would be out of this world. And literally it was. So if you haven't seen it, or if you're new to the channel, click at the end of this video or go find it on the channel. It's literally called The Age of Aquarius. I think I even put, wow. So I just wanted to mention that to you. If you are new, welcome to the channel. I hope if you enjoy the reading that you will join us here by subscribing. We have reached the 35,000 subscriber mark. Hard to believe that I hit 1,000 subscribers on January 1st of 2020. And it's not even a full, we're just a few days short of the new year, and we are already building this thing past 35,000 subscribers, which is really amazing to me. And I really appreciate those of you who are returning, who have been so loyal and generous and kind with your supportive and loving energy. So thank you for that. Okay. This reading's a little different, Aquarius. I am drawing on the energies of the Great Conjunction. I know it has passed, but that energy is going to be very powerful for quite a few months, actually. It is a 20-year transit. So we're beginning a 20-year cycle. So I think we can allow ourselves a few extra days to explore the energies of the Great Conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter, moving into Aquarius out of Capricorn. We are in Capricorn season, so we're feeling that very grounded energy, as well as the full moon in Cancer, which is rather emotional, family oriented, relationship oriented. So do your rituals. Release, release, release. The last full moon of the year. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to offload, a lot of negative karma to offload in the collective. So I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Aquarius Sun and Rising with the flavor of the Great Conjunction. So 3 cards from Sacred Traveler. Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. So, where you've come from in your connection, where you are, and where you're headed in the new age. Where are you? Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Don't you want your own personal genie right now? I know I do. So miracles are coming in, entering 2021, entering the new age of Aquarius with you leading the way. Where have you come from? Narrow pathway. Yes, tread thoughtfully. It's been a very kind of tight, I almost feel, Aquarius, that in your connection, you've been sort of pushed and pressurized in this final run-up to the Great Conjunction, to stepping into the new age, to entering a new year after such a tight squeeze for 2020. And I mean that in the most uncomfortable of ways. So this narrow pathway has pushed you through, and what comes through as these the wondrous is beginning to emerge for you. And where are you headed? Vast vistas. How appropriate, Aquarius. Expand your horizons as only you know how to do. I just love this already. I could cry. I hope I don't, because I'm feeling the emotions of the Cancer moon. I really am. I almost didn't do a reading at all because I've sort of been so emotional. Oh, I know, you know, the cry at a commercial emotional. Crazy. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to use a different reading. I mean, a different spread for this reading. So let's see what comes through for you. I'll walk you through it. I used it for the new moon in the middle of the month, and everybody seemed to like it. So I felt like I wanted to explore it a little bit more. This is really amazing to me. Oh my God, this reading already. Yes, okay. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm going to take the bottom card. I don't take it for every reading, but I'm taking it here because the Eight of Wands, it's not part of the major spread, but we're going to talk about it at the very end. But it is about communication, and that is your gift. So, or one of your gifts. So I want to go ahead and it's a gift of all the air signs, in my humble opinion. And so I'm going to allow it to lead the way. All right. So what we've got here, I know I'm touching the cards a lot because I'm feeling so much energy. So here is how you're moving into the new age in your connection. As you've noticed, Aquarius, I'm not talking about divine masculine or divine feminine. I'm not talking about anybody else's signs today, although I'll mention the major arcana as they come through. This is you. This is your divine counterpart, regardless of masculine, feminine energy, regardless of sun sign. This is a reading for Aquarius. Ace of Wands, right? Like on fuego. You are entering the new age in this connection. This is part of your mission, moving into the new age with passion, divinely inspired passion. For some of you, this is new passion. For others of you, this is a reigniting of the torch of passion in your connection, like recommitting yourself to it's initiation, and then it's action personified. I really like it. This is the best so far. So divinely inspired action is part of how you're moving into the new age of Aquarius in your connection. This side right here, first card up is your soul's purpose check-in. How, where are you in terms of how your soul's purpose is playing itself out in this connection? Six of Pentacles. This came out for, I want to say Capricorn, same spot. The Six of Pentacles is about balance, and it's about reciprocity, equal exchange, and sometimes not even equal exchange. Equitable exchange. What is truly equitable in the situation? Because what's equitable is not always the same as what's equal. And I'm getting the feeling that if you've been shortchanged somewhere along the way in your connection, in your dynamic, this is where what your soul is guiding you to, is to the reciprocity, to the equal give and take, to an energy that is beneficial for both, not just for one. Very powerful. Your divine counterpart coming in with another six. You got the sixes. The sixes are all about balance. So I feel you're moving into this new age very balanced, or at least that's very high on the agenda. Their soul's purpose check-in is all about this past life soulmate connection. Six of Cups, balance of emotions. It's sensitive, it's harmonious, it's beautiful. I feel like you've known each other for 1,000 years, and you very likely have. So I love that the Six of Cups comes out for them in their soul's purpose. And I also love their karmic challenge, but I'm going to go there in a minute. Your karmic challenge is judgment. Answering the call of this connection. It is about second chances. It is about forgiveness. But more than anything, it's you're meeting a crossroads. This is the do or die moment. And in the biblical sense, that's literally do or die. So receiving this opportunity, being called up by the angel at a second chance at life, a second chance at love, a second chance at happiness. The Judgment, Scorpio energy in the Judgment card to me always feels as if you've already gone through the dark night of the soul. You've been submerged in the shadow side, and here you're getting the opportunity to rise up again in the light of day, in a new day. So I love that for you. And wow, how do you get greeted? Your divine counterparts, karmic challenge, King of Wands. What do you want? Own it. Claim it. This is about stepping into power and being confident. Right? You know my mantra. I see it. I want it. I claim it. It's mine. That is the mantra of the King of Wands. And I have a feeling that your divine counterpart, whether it be a he or a she or a masculine or a feminine, doesn't matter. This card represents an energy of stepping into power and claiming what one's passions are. Like, what is it that you want at the level of passion, dear divine counterpart, is what I want to say to them. And it's all around, how lovely is this, the past life soulmate, Six of Cups. This is someone you've known for a long time, Aquarius. And if not, possibly it's just past life connection that brings you that sense of familiarity. And this person's challenge is to get very clear about what they want and to claim it. So where are you right now? Your present energy and the connection, we've got 10 of Swords. So yeah, remember when I said narrow pathway? You know, there's got to come an end to that. 10 of Swords. What? 10 of Swords is often seen as an uncomfortable ending, something painful. This deck kind of, I feel, this deck bugs me with this card because he's on his back, which means he took 10 swords to the chest. In most decks, it's the other way. You didn't see it coming. But I feel you saw this coming, and maybe that's why I'm using this deck, is I think you saw it coming and you've consciously, you know, Swords, consciously determined, that's it, no more. Not going back to the old ways. Not going to stay in the pain. Things are going to be more balanced and fair. Things are going to be more emotionally satisfying in terms of balance and harmony and give and take. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Right here and now. I love it. Stepping into the new age with passion, with fire in the belly for what you have to accomplish. Working through your karmic challenges, judgment, and that sense of claiming what you know you desire. Powerful. Will you answer the call of this connection? Your divine guidance is the Tower. So the Tower usually, right? We're going to move out of the way everything that you couldn't sustain, everything that wasn't stable, everything that wasn't on solid ground, everything that like was disappointing and hard and painful and brutal. Boom, gone and swept away. But I will clarify it. So hope that helps you understand the spread a little bit, Aquarius. Yeah, Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles, sustained effort, focus, attention, dedication, perfect for the Capricorn season, right? As we are in that, and the Eight of Swords reflects some stuck energy, uncertainty, overthinking things. The two eights are interesting to me because it lets me know that in one case, there's this focus, sustained effort, attention, energy, something you're working on, coming up with creative solutions to. And then that Eight of Swords almost undoes it all. It feels as if this is the analysis paralysis card, over analyzing every little thing. So I will warn you of that. There is a tendency here in the new age for as you step in to kind of question your passion, question what to do with that divine gift. And you're focused on it for sure, but then you get stuck. You're in your own way. Yes, based on fear. You know what I say, everything you want is on the other side of fear. So maybe there are some things that are not being made clear to you yet, that are not visible yet, and underneath the moon dredges, you know, kind of, it reveals our insecurities. It reveals where we are uncertain. And that Eight of Swords is uncertainty and self-doubt and not sure of our next best step. It's also an indication that we're not quite ready to swim the depths of our emotions. This figure's next best step happens to be into a puddle. So, you know, you can only sit at the workbench so long, Aquarius. You can only sit there with your head down, focused on this Ace of Wands. What do I do with all this passion? What is expected of me? How do I use it creatively? I get all that, but then we get analysis paralysis. We overthink every little thing because we're afraid of taking the wrong step. I'm going to say, yeah, it's time to let go of that. But, you know, this just helps you see how you're moving forward. Part of your mission in the New Age is working through those fears and that self-doubt. Six of Pentacles. King of Wands. All right, so we have the King of Wands over here. So that kind of makes it clear for some of you. For some of you, you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, emphasis on Leo for the King of Wands. If not, they could have it prominently in their chart. It could be part of their rising sign, and maybe their rising sign or possibly their Venus. But you're looking for the balance. You're looking for the reciprocity, for the situation between the two of you to become more equal give and take. There's our Ten of Swords. And to a pain of the past, or to the lack of balance in the past. That makes sense because the Six of Pentacles represents a check-in on your soul's purpose, is in achieving this sense of balance in the here and now. And the Ten of Swords suggests an end of something more painful. Yeah, the Hanged Man underneath. Interesting. On some level, it lets me know, Pisces energy and the Hangman, that you're going to be waiting for illumination, or, you know, you're waiting for the enlightenment. You're waiting for things to be made visible. This is a very spiritual card, Aquarius, so nothing to shake a stick at, but it sort of leads me to believe that unconsciously, you know, outside of conscious awareness, maybe wrapped up in your psyche is a wait and see. Wait and see what comes of all this. You definitely are releasing the pain of the past. A cycle has ended. A painful chapter has ended for sure. Your divine counterpart here with the Six of Cups. Divine feminine of the Empress, Taurus and Libra in the Empress. So I feel this is someone who's becoming very clearly aware of either their own divinity as the divine feminine, or around you, Aquarius, if you happen to be the divine feminine. I love this. Past life soulmate with divine feminine energy coming through. This person you're dealing with, Aquarius, is clearly on the path. They're clearly on the path. And this... well, hold on one second. Queen of Wands. Now we have a King and Queen of Wands. Okay, sometimes the Queen of Wands comes through in a more karmic way, as a karmic partner. I'm not seeing that right now. What I believe is, I truly believe these two are a couple. I feel this is the dynamic between you is very passionate. I feel you're equals. You're equals. And I love that you're coming into the new age with an Ace of Wands, a King and Queen of Wands with an Ace of Wands. So the divine feminine here also coming through, like there's passion here. There's I feel your divine counterpart, if they are the feminine, is sort of stepping into their power. If you are the feminine, Aquarius, then please understand that the Empress and the Queen of Wands are kind of the same. So it's just an energy of passion being expressed. Clarity around what someone wants for themselves, their leadership. The Queen of Wands is also a little mystical and magical, little black cat at her feet. So I kind of like that it's coming through first as a clarifier on top of the Empress. So very much about, yeah, I'm all nice and frilly and unconditional love, but yeah, I know what I want. Don't play. So I feel really good about it, regardless of who is the feminine, whether it's you or your divine counterpart. It tells me that with the Six of Cups leading the way, this person's soul is guiding them on this path, on this journey of your connection. Judgment. Karmic challenge for you, Aquarius, is Judgment. Wow. Judgment and Strength. Some more Leo energy there. Judgment and Strength. Gathering up your strength, your courage, and your confidence to overcome the obstacles. That's part of your challenge. Is Lovers, the Choice. Gemini, look at this. Your karmic challenge, and gonna take it. Yep. There is the Magician. You have all the tools you need. So this is underneath. It's a reminder of your powers of manifestation. Virgo and Gemini and that, and Gemini and the Lovers. But look at all of this as major arcana. Judgment, Strength, Lovers. Answering the call of the connection, second chances, gathering up your strength, your courage, and your confidence to know that you can overcome the obstacles. We do have the Ten of Swords twice. So maybe there's been like some break in your confidence, something that has you questioning yourself. I say that because I see the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, sort of this, I'm really ready to dedicate myself to it, Eight of Pentacles, but then I question every single thing I do and every step I take and every thought I have. And so I'm wondering if there's been a crisis of conscience and confidence here, and now the Lovers comes in. It's about the union or reunion for some of you, and it's about a choice. So your choice is to answer the call or to not answer the call. And I feel like your karmic challenge is gathering up the strength, the courage, and the confidence to know you can overcome any obstacle, and to know that you can make this choice for the highest good of you and your counterpart. Underneath, you've got all the tools you need. All the tools you need. As above, so below. So there's a little bit of manifestation involved, but that's what's bubbling up underneath. I don't feel that that's in your conscious realm. I feel you think everything has to be worked through, hard work. Very Capricornian energy coming through in this reading, just the way that it's all coming out. We are in that season, as I said, and we just left that age, right? Jupiter and Saturn moved from Capricorn into Aquarius. That's the big shift. You might be struggling with the letting go of it all, Ten of Swords. Yes. Aww. Look at your divine counterpart's karmic challenge. King of Wands and their heartache. They're heartbroken. Getting over the pain. Knowing what they want and choosing it. Choosing the path. Wow. So, I'm guessing that the Ten of Swords, I think like I'm looking at divine counterparts that have been through it. And whoever is this King of Wands, their karmic challenge is regaining their power, right? Reclaiming their power after heartache and setbacks of, this Three of Swords is, even though it's swords, which is mental energy, air energy, the Three Swords through the heart let you know that it's not just in your head that you felt this, that it kind of was driven like a stake all the way through. And the Two of Wands allowing you to see the possibilities. There's the world of possibilities in the palm of his hand. He sees the world laid out before him. What does he want? What path will he choose? So it's a choosing of the path, which is interesting because we have choice in the Lovers. For you, dear Aquarius, this is your divine counterpart also at a moment of choice. You know, what are they going to do? Reclaiming their power and their confidence. I love this. Underneath, King of Cups. Coming for, see, this is outside of conscious awareness. This is coming from their psyche. This is the emotional availability. Feeling exposed. Even alone with one's emotions. The King of Cups often struggles to what? To communicate their feelings. So if you notice, he's floating there on that. It looks to me like a block of ice in the middle of the ocean. A man on an island. Alone on an island. And kind of alone with his thoughts and his feelings. But it's high vibration love. It's underneath. So I kind of feel like you're dealing with somebody whose karmic challenge is about reclaiming their power, reclaiming their confidence after this setback, this heartache, choosing the path, right? What do I really want, and how do I claim it and go forward and still be true to my sensitive side? Still be emotionally vulnerable. Damn. Kids, you're not playing. Ten of Swords is where you are right now. Present energy. You saw this one coming. Seven of Wands. We've got resistance or defensiveness around the Six of Cups. Someone isn't... I feel you're resisting the shift. You're resisting the shift out of the pain of it all. You're resisting the letting go of the pain of it all. Right? There's your resistance, defensiveness, pushback. So while I don't see, and here's the Six of Cups, which came out for your divine counterpart. So this is definitely the collective of you and your divine counterparts. But I feel as if there's some resistance to letting go of the pain of the past. I see it up here. The Ten of Swords is up here with the Hanged Man underneath. It's a form of resistance. It's kind of like the Hanged Man says, well, I'm not going to do anything about this. I'm going to wait for the enlightenment. It's like being in the Matrix, okay? But yet there's resistance to letting go. So it's a challenge against this Ace of Wands, which invites you to step into the new age with your torch on fuego, lit. Working through all your fears, working through your overthinking of things, working through coming up with creative solutions to your problems. All of that is your invitation as you move into the new age. But I think right now there's some resistance around it. And here we have the Tower. This is your divine guidance. The Tower is Aries. And the Ace of Wands. Got it? Tower came through. What's done is done. What's over is over. You've got to be able to swipe it away, just, let the dust settle and then sweep it out the front door. I feel like you're still holding on to things. You're still holding on to the hurts and the disappointments. And it's blocking this energy. The Ace of Wands is trying to come through, look at this lightning bolt and look at the Ace of Wands as, it's a crack of lightning. It's like a bolt out of the blue. And there is a tower here, but the tower is, to me, in this instance, is letting you know, because this is your divine guidance, letting you know that the worst is behind you. The Tower came in for a reason. It's to clear the path for the new passion, for the new excitement, for the new energy field to come moving through you and out into the collective. That's part of your job, Aquarius, like it or not. New beginning, brand new day, new opportunity, new groundedness, new abundance, new commitment. Pretty powerful. All right, I am going to look at the Eight of Wands here. It was underneath. So show me what the communication card is here for. Passionate communication. All around the love, the romance, the emotional availability. Putting your hearts on your sleeve. Proverbial hearts on your sleeve. Right after feeling so out in the cold and rejected or slighted or devalued, you got to talk about it. We got 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. It's very clear there's been some pain. Underneath we have the 10 of Cups, the antidote to the 10 of Swords. But first you got to talk, you got to move through this, whatever is happening here. 5 of Pentacles can be ghosting, can be somebody just like not replying, not speaking, not giving you access to them. So on some level, I feel like there's a need for communication underneath. We do have reconciliation, 6 of Wands, making peace, and the happily ever, that ushers in the happily ever after. But first you got to talk about the elephant in the room. There's insecurity here. For some of you, it's your own sense of worthiness or value that's lacking. And that's within you. So for some of you, and I think that's coming more from the divine counterpart side with this King of Wands as part of the karmic challenge. For some of you, it's about regaining that confidence, regaining your certainty, reclaiming your power. And this would be a reminder that on some level you have questioned your own worthiness and or value on some level, or you have been feeling devalued by your counterpart. But regardless, this is about communicating about the love you hold for each other. The desire, to come from your true self, from your true heart. What a beautiful message. I'm glad that I took that card with these 2 cards underneath. This is a win-win card. It's reconciliation. It's peace between our kingdoms. It's making nice after all this nastiness. But it's also a card of victory. Lovely. If this is speaking to you, Aquarius, I'm going to the extended. I've been here a long time with you, but I'm going there anyway. It's the same extended I normally do. A full 3-card spread with clarifiers, something you need to focus on and give your attention to, an issue, a situation, an energy, the blocks, the challenges, or the dynamic between you around that issue, and what can you do about that block, challenge, or dynamic, or what can you expect to come of it. Your messages to and from each other. What would you like your divine counterpart to know? What are they trying to communicate to you? Or what energies are you putting off toward each other? A message just for you, Aquarius, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. That to me is the best card of the extended because it's authentic. It's like I'm literally just here channeling that message to you. It's usually very specific. It's usually either a warning or a confirmation of something you may be a little, wavering on. And then the outcome position, what can you expect to unfold going forward? If timing's a factor, it would come out there. Okay, Aquarius, as always, the link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second or in the new year. Happy 2021. Take care. Bye.